Hi friends, this is Becky Lewis in Central Indiana, and today I would like to bring to you more mega meteors or what. Now friends, in my personal opinion, this possibly could be the exact same object that I got on September the 30th. And I'm going to start this by showing you a couple of the shots from September 30th because I want to show you here this body, how it separated out while we were watching the other video, and I got that on video and showed you some of those pictures. But I wanted to show you that because in these future videos here, they have other, especially the day 3 on October 2nd, kind of showed a section back behind it, which I believe, well, maybe not believe, but I think could be the same object where this section has broken away and then just kind of stayed back there and did its own thing. So what I wanted to do first was show you what the days of these pictures. And so as you can see here where I'm cursoring, then these were from September 30th. All these right here, the first couple shots I'm showing you is going to be September 30th where this object had broken away. So, and then after that, we have everything, this is all the way up to here is September 30th. And that was the broken away object. But, okay, so everything after here is where I got starting the next one. And as you can see, well, that one doesn't show the date, but from the date here, this one's October 1st, okay, October 1st. And then on October 2nd, I got this again. So with that, let me go ahead and open up my video or my pictures here. I want to do it with my picture manager so that I can zoom in good with better clarity. So, okay, as I said, this is from the September the 30th, where you can see that this object had broken away. This was in the process of breaking away from the main section. Okay, just wanted to show that to you a little bit. You can see where this main chunk has broken away from this bigger section, and with another piece with it. Okay, we watched that in the video, in the other video. Now this time I'm not playing all the entire videos. I don't have time for that, and people don't like long videos, so I'm just going to try and hurry through here, okay, a little bit. You can stop and look at any other pictures. Okay, so coming up here, this began. This is all just the pictures. The video of the videos is going to be in a separate video, because lovely YouTube has done everything they can to make it difficult to just make one video. And I haven't had time yet, friends, to get into a new screen capture thing and or editing program. So let me get on through here because I want to show you these. This is the enhancement, the darkening of the second capture, and I didn't get this one very long because it got obscured by haze, but just look at that, friends. Look at that thing. Is that crazy looking or what? And it still has that big sort of head thing on it and this other section, so this could be the same object. But just look at the knottiness, all the knots and lumps and stuff of that. So, okay. Not to mention the big chunk here. We won't even talk about that. So, okay, next. We've got it high contrast monochrome here. Look at that. Is that crazy? Look at the shape of this object in here, friends. I mean, that's just crazy. Not to mention all the lumpiness of it and all that. So, okay. This was another screenshot from a little bit further in the very short video that I got of this object before it got obscured. Isn't that cool? And that's without being enhanced. And yes, it is that red. I had a commenter say, "Well, did you put the regular color on?" or whatever, however he said it. But friends, this is the regular color, okay? Once the sun was going down, or in the process of going down, we just have really red skies anymore. Look at this thing. Let me see if I got it toned down. Yeah, but first I'll show it to you a little bit like this. Look at that. Is that crazy? Look at that, friends. Look at the almost rope look on this. This is just the craziest stuff in here, I'm telling you. Look at that. Look at the craziness of... I just don't even know what to say about that, friends. What is that? Anybody that thinks that's a cloud, I beg to differ, okay? I mean, you're welcome to your own opinion. Obviously, friends, we all have our own opinion. But personally, I just can't even fathom anyone thinking that looks like a cloud. But, you know, to each his own. Next. Look at that. Just look at that. Does that look like a cloud to you? Whatever these objects are, if this is not the same object and it's another. But friends, please note, these were in the same place at nearly the same time, 3 days in a row, within the very same close range. Okay, this is the next day, okay? This was the third day, October the 2nd. And once again, we have this tadpole look, friends, just like the very first day. And the section back behind it, which I believe, or think at least, that is the section that broke away on the first day. That when we were watching it, it broke away, and now it's just kind of hanging out back there. Is that cool? Look at that. See, you can definitely see a defined object back in there. Not to mention all this stuff. Okay, moving on. This was another shot of it. Look at that. Yes, this is some camera processing to bring out detail. Look at that, friends. There's all kinds of stuff in there. These objects are so intriguing. It's kind of hard to see after camera processing, but you can definitely see the defined difference in some of these places. And the object here at the end. Okay, I wanted to show you this, and as you can see the date here, October 2nd. (7:04 p.m.) Here was this object, friends. You can see where the sun is and where the object is. And then later on in the video, where the sun had already gone much closer to down, this object was still up in the same place. And here we have it. A little bit of darkening. Look at the definition here of the sort of blowing back look. That's crazy. Look at that, friends. Almost looks like it's got a tongue. So, but we went from the tadpole look, and please note also that through all the videos that I've taken, this object has morphed and changed throughout the time, even though it stayed right in its general location with very little movement. There was defined movement. You can see it over time, but to just sit there and watch it, you can barely see the movement. And once again, we have the density of this separated object back behind here. Another shot. Zoom this down a little bit. So look at that. And once again, friends, too, it does that same thing where it appears just to make a right turn, but it never goes anywhere. It goes from being, you know, more of a up and down, maybe a slight angle, to more of a kind of a right turn in all of the, well, not the second capture, because I didn't get it for long enough to know. But look at that. Wow. That's just crazy. And as you can see, it's starting to morph even as it turns. See how it has done more of a turn to the right here? Which some person that does a lot of calculating can figure out how that could keep happening and keep looking like it's turning right. I'm certain that it has something to do with our own rotation. But nonetheless, look at the defined object back here still sitting behind it. Uh-oh. You know what that means? Poor computer. Okay, next. Got it in monochrome. Okay, and here I did start doing a little bit of cross screen on it just to pull out some definition. But look at that. This is the process that I use, that I explained in my first video, where I can pull out only the certain colors. And that's what I did here. Pulled out only the particular red. You can still see the definition between these objects, friends. That just, to me, looks like it could really possibly be the same object cluster, just changing configurations as it does whatever it does. Who knows? But even in the video, you could see this ropey looking thing sticking up off of there, which you will have likely already seen the video by the time you see these pictures. And if not, I highly recommend it. Wow. Look at that. Wow. And look at this, almost a major head on it, blowing back all these bits of debris, friends. I want to do some contrast on this just a little bit. Mid-tone. Oh, let's turn that up a minute. Look at that, friends. Look at the defined objects coming back off of the head of this thing. That's just crazy. Look at that. And you can see that thing that looks like a tongue with some other separate object under there. Look at that. Is that crazy? Okay, next. Just a couple of different shots on this. Now as it starts to morph even more in that turn. Look at that. And yes, this does have a little bit of enhancement on it. Okay, this is in the monochrome. A little bit zoomed in on this shot. Wow. Wow. I don't know, friends. What do you think it is? I cannot ever be certain what any of these things are. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip through some of these pictures. Wow, that's zoomed in too much. So, okay, well, that's all I had on here. There was a couple more I wanted you to see, but I didn't get them pulled up. So, but anyway, friends, so I just wanted to share some of those pictures with you, and since I couldn't put them with the video, different computers, different process, having computer issues still, so I gotta do what I gotta do. So, okay, friends, if you haven't seen the video of day 2 and 3, I highly recommend it. So, and please share. Much love. Y'all have a great and fabulous day. Bye for now.